Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived two men who were very different from each other. One was very rich, with a big house and many helpers, while the other was very poor, living in a tiny house with just enough to get by. Despite their differences, both men had kind hearts. One cold winter night, as the wind made a loud noise and the snow fell heavily, the poor man sat in his tiny house, worried about how he would keep warm. He had run out of firewood and had no money to buy more. Just as he was about to give up hope, he heard a knock on his door. When he opened it, there stood the rich man, carrying a bundle of firewood. "I know times are tough," said the rich man kindly. "Please take this firewood to keep warm. No one should suffer in the cold." The poor man was very thankful and invited the rich man inside. They sat by the newly lit fire, sharing stories and warming their hands. The rich man enjoyed the simple, cozy atmosphere of the poor man's home and appreciated his kindness to guests. The next day, the poor man wanted to show his thankfulness. He went to the forest and gathered the few berries and herbs he could find, then made a small basket of treats. He brought it to the rich man's big house and gave it to him with a humble smile. "It's not much, but it's from my heart," he said. The rich man was touched by the poor man's act. He invited the poor man inside, and they shared the treats together. As they talked, the rich man understood that wealth wasn't just about having many things. It was about sharing and being kind. From that day on, the rich man and the poor man became good friends. They helped each other whenever they could. The rich man provided food, firewood, and clothing, while the poor man offered his time, company, and the simple joys of life. The village noticed this unusual friendship and began to change. People started helping one another more, sharing what they had, and looking out for their neighbors. The rich and the poor, young and old, all came together, creating a caring and united community. And so the rich man and the poor man showed everyone that true wealth is found in kindness and generosity. They lived happily, always ready to lend a hand and share a smile, teaching their village the true meaning of friendship and compassion.